Hello, everybody. How are all of you doing this afternoon? I hope all of you are doing good. It is me again, and it is Tuesday, March 17th, 2020, which, happens to be St. Patrick's Day, in which that is what this video is going to be about. Now, I am not going to do a St. Patrick's Day rant every single year like, I used to do with Valentine's Day, Daylight Savings, Halloween, and Black Friday on a couple of my old channels I had back in 2014, 2015 that I had to end up closing due to a couple of community guideline strikes. I'm just going to do one, once I do it, in 1 year, and after I do it, and the next year comes, and St. Patrick's Day comes the next year, I'm not going to bother doing another one, unless, if I forget to mention some things in this St. Patrick's Day rant, then maybe I might do another one next year. But other than that, there's no need to do another one if I mention everything I want to mention and, get it done. One is enough, honestly. So, yeah. Now, I remember when I was younger, I never really knew the meaning of this day, but basically, I've been thinking about it recently, and so I went on Safari to, search up what the full meaning of this day is, and whenever I went there, there were a shitload of paragraphs, and I didn't really feel like wasting my time by reading shitloads of paragraphs just to find out what we celebrate on this day. But I searched it up on Google, and it wasn't a huge paragraph, it was a little one that I will read right now. Basically, from what I've heard, St. Patrick's Day observes of the death of this guy named St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. The holiday has evolved into a celebration of Irish history, culture, whatever you want to call it. Basically the same thing, just different words. With, parades, special foods, music, dancing, drinking, and a whole lot of green. That's basically what I have heard from some other people when I can't talk. Whenever I would ask them, what do we celebrate on this day? But other than that, I don't really know the full meaning of this day. But other than that, that's not really the problem I have with this day. The problem I have with this day is because, reason number one why I don't like this day is, people only celebrate this day to get drunk off of alcoholic beverages. Like, beer, wine, whiskey, liquor, and so on. And which, if you want to drink beer or any other alcoholic beverage out there and get drunk, then that's fine. Go ahead and do it. That's up to you. But really, you don't need just this one day of the year to do it, Since, when it's almost St. Patrick's Day, people are like, hey, I can't wait until St. Patrick's Day because I can drink beer or any other alcoholic beverage and get drunk off my ass. Yay! Come on, y'all, let's go to the bar and let's drink a shitload of alcohol and get drunk. Yay, let's party! And basically, they will drink way too much at the bar to where they will be too drunk. And sometimes they might not have anyone there with them, who didn't drink a lot or didn't drink at all, who could, give them a ride home. Or they can't call anyone to come up to the bar and give them a ride home, since they might be busy with something. And so they will choose to drive. And people, they basically drink any other day of the year, not just on St. Patrick's Day. It's normal for people to drink any other day of the year and get so drunk. There are a shitload of alcoholics in this world who don't, use just one day like this day to get drunk off of alcoholic beverages, including beer. Drinking while driving is a bad thing to do any other day of the year, but it's even worse on this day. The reason why it's bad is because, once they're done at the bar without having anyone to drive them home, basically, they will drive home all drunk. And they can't see where they're driving that well since they're so damn drunk. They're all dizzy to where it will kind of make them not be able to see that well. And so they will end up crashing into someone and killing other people or possibly themselves, Really. People, why do you need just this one day of the year to get drunk can't speak. Why do you need just this one day of the year to get drunk off of alcoholic beverages, including beer? Really, you can drink any other day of the year and drink whenever you feel like it. For crying out loud. It's normal. You don't have to have just one certain day like St. Patrick's Day to get drunk off of alcoholic beverages, including beer. I mean, if you want to drink beer or any... can't talk well. If you want to get drunk off of beer or any other alcoholic beverage on, St. Patrick's Day, well, then that's fine, but don't just drink because, it's St. Patrick's Day. Drink because you feel like it and feel like getting drunk. Yeah. Now, the next reason on why I hate St. Patrick's Day is because you have to wear green on this day, No matter where I go on this day, every single place I go to, like a restaurant, to go have dinner with my family, or if I go to a gas station to get me a drink. Whenever I go there and people are in line, including the cashier, they're all wearing green clothing, a green shirt, and they might even have a green hat on. And, apparently, like, if you wake up in the morning to go... Like, if you wake up in the morning to go to school on this day or any other public place, most of the time this wouldn't happen to me any other place I would go to, mostly in school. Like, if you went into your closet and tried to find something to wear, and if you didn't have anything green to wear, or you just didn't give a fuck and you just, wear any other color that you would wear any other day of the year besides this day, well then, once you go to school and some of the students in the entire school see you wearing a different color and see you not wearing green, then apparently you will get pinched. That actually happened to me one time, I remember this was back on St. Patrick's Day of 2015. I was in 7th grade at the time. I remember one morning, it was around like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was getting ready to go to school, but before I would have breakfast. And so I went in my closet to find me something to wear. And, I didn't find anything, green to wear. And plus, I didn't even want to wear green. I didn't give a fuck. I wanted to wear, any other color that I would wear any other day. And so I had breakfast, I brushed my teeth, and I headed off to school. And once I got there, I was going to my locker to get, my notebook or whatever. And there was this one kid who came up to me and he saw, excuse me, I burped. And he saw I wasn't wearing green. I was wearing a red shirt at the time. Yeah. And he came up to me and pinched me on my arm like this. Like fucking God! Don't fucking pinch me, dumb motherfucker. Keep your fucking hands off of me. And don't fucking touch me at all. Keep your hands to your fucking self. Really? Why pinch someone all because they're not wearing green? Just because it's St. Patrick's Day, that doesn't mean you have to wear green. You can wear any other color you want. It's their choice if they don't want to wear green or not yours. So respect their choice and don't pinch them all because they're not wearing green, Besides, there's nothing special about this day anyway. It's just an ordinary day, like any other day of the year, It's on Tuesday today, so today is just Tuesday to me. Nothing special. It's just a dumbass tradition, for fuck's sakes. So, really, why does everyone have to wear green on this day? Actually, I did search this up on Google as well, and it said the reason why you have to wear green on this day is so you can be invisible to leprechauns. So, leprechauns aren't even fucking real. So that's really stupid and fucking pointless. If you don't want to wear green on this day, then you don't have to. Just wear any other color you want. And, if you go out in public places like school or work and someone sees you not wearing green and they try to pinch you, then don't let them pinch you. Stand up for yourself. And say, hey, don't you pinch me. Then slap them across the face and hurt them back for hurting you by pinching you. Literally. That's what I'm gonna do if I go somewhere like a gas station and I'm not wearing green and someone sees me not wearing green and comes up to me and tries to pinch me. Guess what? If they pinch me, I'm gonna say to them, hey, don't you fucking pinch me, you motherfucker. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my hand and slap them so hard across the face to where they will have a red handprint on the side of their face. I'm not that kind of person, but really, if they're gonna fucking hurt me by pinching me, then I'm gonna hurt them back by slapping them, No one is going to get away with doing something like that to me and me not standing up for myself. I'm going to stand up for myself. I ain't tolerating that bullshit. Seriously. You know, who even likes getting pinched? You know, no one does. Everybody hates getting pinched. You know, that shit fucking hurts. And that's basically the main reason why most people wear green on this day, just so they can avoid getting pinched by others. You know, really, don't pinch people. Just leave them alone and keep your fucking hands to yourself, dumbasses who do that. God. You know, another reason why I don't like this day is that's all you see on this day is green. You can't go anywhere and see, can't fucking speak. You know, you can't go anywhere and see any other color there is, like you would on any other day besides this day. All you see is green, you know. People, they make a lot of things green, like, you know, the fucking liquid of water. They will fucking put green food coloring in it and change the color from clear to green. And even the color of beer. You know, beer is always a gold color any other day of the year. But on St. Patrick's Day, what people will do is, you know, they will get some green food coloring and they will dye the color of beer from gold to green, you know. It's not going to affect the taste. It's just going to change the color from gold to green. And also, when you go to Dunkin' Donuts or any other donut shop, you know, they will make the donuts green, like the Boston Cream Donut, which are chocolate, I believe. You know, they have brown frosting, which means it's chocolate, since, you know, brown is the color of chocolate. They will dye the frosting of that green, and even the cream inside the donut, they'll dye that green. Same with any other donut, like the glazed donuts, they will dye those green. Same with the regular glazed donuts. And also, you know, the Chicago River, they will dye that river green. And even the Houston River in New York City, they will dye that green. Same with the San Antonio River. They will dye that river green. The liquid of Pepsi, they will put green food coloring in that and dye the liquid green. Even sports teams like baseball teams. You know, I was watching the baseball game earlier. I believe it was the St. Louis Cardinals. They were wearing green hats and a green jersey. Maybe even other sports teams of any other sport will do that. You know, I don't know. You know, they'll make pretty much anything green just because it's St. Patrick's Day. Seriously, people, would y'all quit making everything green on this day? I don't want to just see green. I want to see any other color there is in the world. Like, you know, red, blue, white, gray, orange, black, purple, gold, yellow, brown, any other colors? etc. You know, really, what happened to every other color that we will normally see any other day of the year besides this day? What? Did they take a vacation or something just because it's St. Patrick's Day and this day is only... And this day is the only day where everything has to be green? You know, seriously, people, stop making everything green on St. Patrick's Day! God! Just leave things the color they always are. And don't make things green just because it's St. Patrick's Day. It's just a normal day, for crying out loud. Nothing special, okay? Jeez. Another reason why I hate this day, you know, those stupid-ass leprechauns. Which, you know, fuck them. They fucking suck ass. They're those, you know, midgets who wear a green hat and who are gingers. They wear a green suit, green pants, or green and white pants, and wear brown shoes. And always smoke a pipe, you know. Excuse me, I burped. I used to believe in those motherfuckers when I was really young, like when I was 5 and 6. But once I turned like 9 or 10, that's when I stopped believing in them. Like a year or two before I stopped believing in Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny. Yeah, you know... They're so fucking greedy. You can't even fucking, you know, get a 4-leaf clover because of those dumb bitch-ass motherfuckers. All over a fucking pot of gold that's at the end of a rainbow or whatever. Really, I don't want your stupid piece of shit pot of fucking gold. Keep it. Okay? I don't even need it at all. There's nothing to do with it but to just look at it. That's it. So what would be the point of me having it? No point at all. You know, really. If you're like a teenager or an adult and you still believe in these dumb leprechauns, then I'm sorry, but... You know, there is something seriously wrong with you. You know, are you okay or something? Is your brain fine? You know, seriously, if you believe in them, you seriously need to go see a doctor and get your head checked to see what is wrong with you. Yeah. You know... Leprechauns, they're not even fucking real. All they are just fucking fairy tale make-believe little kids bullshit. Same with all those other fictional characters that parents make their kids believe in, like Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny, when they don't exist either. Parents just make their kids believe in them for them to have fun with their children, pretty much. Yeah. So there's no point of making kids believe in all that crap anyway, since they're going to find out eventually that they don't exist. So what's the point? There's no point of that at all. And... basically, the final reason I can think of on why I hate this day is, you know, it's not even a real holiday. You know, unless you're Irish, I'm sorry, but you don't have a reason on why, you should celebrate this day. If you're not Irish at all, then you shouldn't celebrate this day. I'm sorry, but, it's a day for Irish people only. That's just me. Every single other country outside of Ireland, it's not even a holiday. You want to know why it's not a holiday? Well, like, the same thing with Valentine's Day and Halloween. You have to go to school or work on this day. Pretty much both, actually. I don't know why I said school or work. I meant both. But yeah, you know what I meant. They don't close any businesses or schools on this day. Schools and businesses stay opened. You don't get the day off. You still have to go to either one of those places. Which, that proves that St. Patrick's Day is not a holiday. Actual holidays actually close schools and some businesses. Like Christmas. You don't go to school on Christmas. You get the day off if you're a kid and you go to school. You actually get 2 weeks off because of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which are also holidays. But, if you're an adult and you go to work, then I think you will only get, Christmas Day off. I'm not for sure about New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Thanksgiving. When you're a kid and you go to school, you get Thanksgiving and Black Friday off. At some schools, depending on the school you go to, you get both, Thanksgiving and Black Friday off. But at some schools, you might get the entire week off. But if you're an adult and you have a job, I'm not for sure if you will get Thanksgiving off. Actually, you might have to work on that day. Since, a lot of these retail stores always have their stores opened on Thanksgiving to start Black Friday early, which is so dumb. But I'm not going to get into that since that's not what this video is about. Once I do my next Black Friday rant, I will talk about that. But yeah. And some stores might be closed on Thanksgiving for you to, celebrate Thanksgiving. So you might get the day off. It depends on where you work at. Where you get, the day off to spend time with your family and eat good-ass food like turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, etc. Can't think of all the good foods we eat on Thanksgiving. Other days you get the day off. You also get the day off on Labor Day, Memorial Day, President's Day, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, etc. Those days right there are holidays, actually. Since, they actually close school and some businesses and give you the day off to spend time with your family. And don't make you go to either one of them. And stay open. They actually close. But, when it's Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, which is what this video is about, and Halloween, they don't close school or any businesses. They still stay open and make you go to either one of them. which proves they're not real holidays at all. Excuse me, I burped. You know, the only days you will get the day off, you know, on Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and Halloween is if it's on a weekend. That's about it. You know? So, St. Patrick's Day, it's not a holiday at all. You know, outside of Ireland, like in the US and every other country out there. It's just some random day in, you know, on March the 17th. Except for Irish people who live in Ireland. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say about St. Patrick's Day. Excuse me, I burped. That's pretty much all I have left to say about this day. You know, it's just a stupid day in general. You know, people, they use this day as an excuse to get drunk off of beer and other alcoholic beverages. People wear green and make every single thing green on this day. You know, it's just ridiculous, honestly, you know? We're not even Irish, and we don't live in Ireland. We live in the United States, outside of Ireland. So I think, you know, we should just leave things alone and see every other color, you know, that we would see on any other day of the year besides this day. Which is basically our normal lives. And not make every single thing a certain color just for one day. All over a day that's not even for us. And that is meant for another certain group of people now. Okay? Yeah. But other than that, I don't hate every single thing about St. Patrick's Day. There is one good thing about this day, you know. Normally every March, like, before, you know, it's about to be St. Patrick's Day, McDonald's, they have the Shamrock Shakes. Which I did have those a long time ago, back in like 2009 or whatever. And I remember those being pretty good. You know, they have like a mint flavor to them. I don't know. It's been a long time. Probably since the first time. Can't speak well. Probably since the first time I have had them. But I do remember those being good still. Yeah. And I know McDonald's is not good for you, but honestly, who gives a shit? It's just food, like any other fast food place. No matter which food you eat, you know? Healthy, like fruits and vegetables. Unhealthy, like McDonald's, Burger King, Whataburger, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes. Jack in the Box, Domino's Pizza, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Chick-fil-A, White Castle, etc. You know, it doesn't all have to be healthy, you know? It can be either healthy or unhealthy. It's still food. And at the end of the day, we all need can't speak. And at the end of the day, we all need any kind of food to survive. You know, it's not like we eat it all the time, including me. You know, I don't eat it that often. I only eat it like once a week or whatever. That's about it. And not as much as, you know, the guy in Super Size Me did. I remember in that movie, he was eating McDonald's for like, you know, 30 days straight. Having McDonald's for all 3 meals. Talk right, stupid me. All 3 meals. You know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. 4 meals, actually. But, whatever. You know, I never ate fast food that much. Only once in a good while for me. And there were some weeks, or still are some weeks, I don't eat fast food at all. And eat healthy all week. And take a break from, you know, getting out of the house to go into town and go get me something to eat at a fast food place. Yeah. Sorry for getting off topic. I'm not supposed to be talking about that. This is supposed to be a rant on St. Patrick's Day, but, you know, this is the end of the video now, so it doesn't really matter. You know, it's not like I'm mentioning this at the beginning or in the middle of the video when I'm talking about the topic where, you know, when someone watches a video and they don't want the topic to be interrupted, and someone does that and interrupts them about something they don't care about, which I hate that myself. You know, I don't care about these topics that people talk about when they get off topic with the video. I watch the video for the topic myself. But, you know, if it's at the end of the video, it's not a big deal since it's, speak well, since it's the end of the video and I'm done talking about the topic, so people can just, you know, skip it. But yeah, other than that, fuck St. Patrick's Day. But anyways, this is my St. Patrick's Day rant. See you all later. Goodbye, and have a good one, all of you.